Hey, it's Chris from UniBRIDGE here. I'm just about to jump onto a UniBRIDGE room and meet up with one of my Indonesian UniBRIDGE friends who are in Kupang right now. Okay, just logging in now. Just typing in my name and my email.
I put it on the whiteboard just for anybody watching, so they know what we're talking about. Um, so can you see the website now on the whiteboard? Yeah. So on there, just for anybody watching, there's some vocabulary, and then there's a video uh, that you can watch to test your listening, and then there's some discussion questions. Um, so let's have a look here. Okay, so the screenshot of the thing, coffee. This is part of the page that you will see if you go there. Now let's have a look here. I'll put the link in the description as well. Um, so so you had a quick look. What do you think about this topic?
Uh, Basically, I don't know about the coffee cultures in Indonesia. Yeah,
Oh, really?
so yeah, I don't really often go to to cafe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I know the coffee cultures in Indonesia. But I think there's no big difference between coffee cultures in Indonesia and Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. So what coffee do people usually drink in Kupang?
uh, like a black coffee.
Yeah. How do they make it?
Just put some coffee and some sugar and hot water.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
did you have coffee when you were in Australia?
Yes,
Yeah.
a few cups.
So because
Yeah.
my experience is so in Australia the people often have uh, espresso style coffee from the cafes. So they have espresso machines make the coffee, and then they add milk and uh, maybe one example, milk and a little bit of chocolate for um, cappuccino.
Yeah.
And but I think yeah, I think in from what I've seen in Indonesia, it's a lot of either black coffee with a lot of sugar, like just
Yeah.
coffee, water and sugar, and also maybe some milk or do you know sweetened condensed milk?
Sorry.
Sweetened condensed milk.
No.
No, it's like a sweet milk in a tube. I think I've seen a lot when I was in India. But so do young people usually drink coffee in Kupang?
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
a lot of people. I think. Yeah, a lot of young people drink coffee.
And do they go to cafes or do they drink it at home?
Some people yes go to cafe, and some people just having coffee in their house.
Yeah, yeah. In Australia, cafes are really big places for people to hang out with your friends. What
Yeah.
what are some places in Kupang that young people hang out with each other?
Well, it depends. Some people are also hang out in cafe, and
Oh yeah.
some people just hang out in their friend's house, like and having a cup of tea, and yeah. So that's sometimes it depends on the person, but I think uh, there's not a lot of young people that go to cafe just to hang out,
Okay.
and for some people. they just go to their friend's house and having fun, like drinking coffee
Yeah.
and some stuff, like, yeah, in their friend's house.
Yeah. Ah. And do you think that the places where people hang out in are different to other places like Jakarta?
I've never been to Jakarta, so I don't know.
Oh, but
Yeah,
what about if you just imagine, like, from, have you seen any like TV or not just Jakarta, I mean other places in Indonesia?
yeah. So the difference between cafe in Kupang and Jakarta, right?
Yeah, or other big cities in Indonesia. You know, can you
Yeah.
imagine?
So I think Kupang is now really modern. There's a lot of cafe,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of modern cafe, and if compared to like what I imagine in Jakarta or in Surabaya, I think there's not a lot of big difference because
Oh,
in Kupang are now really modern and
yep.
some cafe. There's a lot of cafe and a really good cafe.
Hmm.
I mean, like, yeah. So compared to what imagine in Jakarta or in Surabaya or in a lot of big cities in Indonesia, I think there are not a lot of difference between cafe and Kupang or a lot of big city, all of the big city. Kupang nowadays like really changed. I mean, like, Kupang is
Yes,
a
it's
I think Kupang is a big
changing.
city right now. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's getting bigger and more developed very quickly. So, how much coffee do people consume every day? Can you remember?
Yeah, I think there from the video, I think there are
Yeah.
300 tons of caffeine, enough for 1 cup of coffee for every man, woman, and child.
Three hundred
So,
tons. Wow. And
do people consume each day?
yeah, yeah, in
Yeah,
the world.
I mean,
Um,
like,
and which countries buy the most coffee?
yeah, that's also a tricky one. I think the USA,
Uh-huh.
yeah, America is the country that buy the most coffee.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm pretty sure we with number three, I'm pretty sure that it's a berry, right? But it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
nickname
berry.
nickname
But when
nickname.
the Yeah, but when they putting out the coffee seed from the what, I don't know what to say, but they say it's a coffee. It's a
Yeah,
bean, I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
So
definitely.
it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And so then how many coffee beans is needed for one shot of espresso?
40 coffee bean to make 1 cup of espresso.
40. Okay. And
Yeah,
then so it says here number five, caffeine can help the coffee plant. How can caffeine help the coffee plant?
yeah. The caffeine can help the coffee plant from the bugs. The caffeine is an insecticide that
Yeah.
actively paralyzes and kills bugs chomping on the tree. Whether or
Really?
not the insects go out and experiences the greatest hike ever is not known.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like maybe they do go out experiencing the rose high. Um, oh, and number six then, because I don't know, how many deaths have happened because of drinking too much coffee? Is it a common thing?
Yeah, actually, I don't know from the video. Yeah, I think I cannot find the answers from that video.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah, it's quite it's a tough one.
that's a tough one. That's all right. I might have a look and see if I can find later. Um,
Yeah,
and then the benefits you said before, concentration and
yeah. Decreases fatigue and
increases
it
what?
gives you a better memory.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm going to have a quick look on the video, just here, see if I can find something. Did you hear that? Could you hear that? Risky?
No.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't sure if you could hear that because I just had a quick look at the video. It actually said that coffee has no, for a healthy person, coffee has no serious negative health effects.
Yeah. So how many humans that has happened
Eh,
because of drinking too much coffee?
Yeah,
They're
probably,
non.
probably not. Oh wait, sorry, actually. Okay, I found something. Let's have a look here. I'll take a screenshot and put it on. So you can die from coffee, but you need a lot of coffee, basically. Okay, so can you add on the board?
Yeah, I can see that. And when
Yeah.
when I watched the video and I got this, and I think this is the answer number 6. But to be honest, I don't understand what this means.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's saying that you need to eat 13,500 milligrams of caffeine to have a percent chance of dying. But that's how many? So basically, it's saying that if you drink coffee, it's almost impossible to die from caffeine, and um, and one of the reasons is also that if you're drinking lots of coffee, then you also need to go to the toilet a lot, and so it cancels out. And the video says that some people died from caffeine, not drinking coffee, but from caffeine tablets or some kind of medication with caffeine. So not from just drinking coffee. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
It is a tough one. It's a very tough one. Even
Yeah.
I'd
It's
have
a
to
very
look a
tough
couple
one.
of times to find the correct answer.
Yeah. Can we continue to step 4? And I,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I should ask you about
Yeah, ask me.
what drink, coffee or tea?
So I kind of drink both, but usually I drink coffee.
Okay. So what kind of coffee?
Yeah. So in the morning I go to a cafe and I have a long black coffee, which is this black espresso within a lot of water in a cup, and
Yeah.
compared to an espresso, which has not much water, and then around lunchtime usually I have a cappuccino, which is
Okay.
yeah, with more milk and a bit of chocolate sprinkled on top. It's kind of like
Yeah.
I have 2 to 3 coffees every day.
Yeah. Anyway, are you a coffee addict?
It's a difficult question. I think I heard that the Australian government recommends um, you know 3 coffees or less is really is not um, is good or is okay.
Yeah.
Um, so I drink 2 to 3 coffees a day, but I do notice that on the weekend, if I sleep in and I don't have a coffee until 11 a.m., then I can get a headache. So yeah, I'm probably a little bit addicted to the coffee.
Yeah. Not a little bit, but you're really
Ah,
addicted to coffee.
yeah, thanks for that. Thanks. Good one.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then what is okay? You've been to Indonesia, especially in
yeah,
Kupang, right?
that's
So
right.
what do you think? What is the coffee culture like in your city? compared to Kupang or
Yeah. So
Kupang.
in one thing that I noticed in Sydney is you can get you can walk around a lot and go to a lot of different cafes in a very small space. And in Kupang, it could be because I don't know the places and I don't have a car, but I found it was difficult to get to cafes for me. Um, maybe because I don't know where they are or I don't have a car, but um, and I don't know the Bemo system really well. But in if you go into the city of Sydney, the CBD, then there are lots of cafes all within walking distance from each other. But as far as the the cafe culture, I think the use of espresso machines is important. Um, I know in Indonesia, one time I went to a cafe, a coffee cart on the side of the road, and I ordered a cappuccino, and he had a packet. He got a packet, and he put the powder in the cup, and then he scooped out hot water into the cup, and that was really interesting experience for me to have like a cart street side coffee, which you wouldn't experience in the same way in Sydney. But also the food. The food's got to be different. I think in Australia, it's every morning I have like sourdough toast with avocado on top. And for those of you thinking avocado is super expensive, this is about $6.50 for big avocado and two pieces of toast. Um, and avocado on toast, banana bread, um, things like cooked breakfast, scrambled eggs on toast, things like that are very common and standard in Australian cafes. I'm not sure about the food. What if you go to a cafe in Kupang, what kind of food would you have there?
Yeah, we got a lot of coffee here. So the kind of food I think there are the food that only like a snack and some main course and a coffee and tea and some beverages. Yeah,
When you say snack, what do you mean? What kind of snacks?
like uh, snacks. Snack. How do you pronounce snack and
Snack.
snake? Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
you
like.
pronounce it correctly. That's fine.
Okay,
Snack.
I think I
Snake.
pronounce it snake.
The
Snack.
the longer one. Snake is animal, and snack is
Snack.
the
Okay.
food.
Snack.
Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, the snack. I mean like yeah, like a regular snack. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
but like
I mean
avocado on
like the
toast.
yeah, but not like that. I mean like that's too
Yeah,
Western.
that's right.
Maybe some
Well,
cafes selling that avocado and toast, but yeah,
yeah.
like
So
a
what's that?
fried cassava and
Okay, interesting. What is that? What's a fried cassava?
how do I describe fried cassava? I mean, like, it's a fried cassava, you know?
Yeah, that's right. What's cassava? How do you spell that? C-A or K-A?
CASSAVA, I guess.
Wow. So it's like some kind of fruit. I see. So you can make chips out of it.
Yeah, and then chips and and fried banana with a
Yeah,
cheese and chocolate and some
yeah,
kind of that.
yeah. I see. Mm, that vegetable exists. Yam, I think someone like. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I better go. I've got to start to get ready this afternoon. Teaching a business
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
But thanks for chatting.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. We got to do this more often.
Yeah.
And
Thank you so much for discussing with me about coffee, about this article.
yeah,
That really helps me. Yeah.
no worries. I think one thing that you and any other students, Indonesian students using UniBridge can is like you can choose one of these online lessons on the website, and you can send me the link and say, hey, can we discuss this this topic? And that way you can prepare some vocabulary, you can prepare questions, that kind of stuff. So next time, yeah, you can choose another article, and then we can talk about it. And maybe I'll try and do the same thing with Indonesian one day.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I gotta go. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.